Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. Today I'm sharing with you how to make this beautiful coffee bar wood sign. So here I have this beautiful piece of wood and I get it in a 10-foot piece of lumber from Home Depot, and I just cut it down to the size I want. If you don't have a saw, you can have them cut it for you in the store. So I'm using a dark chestnut stain and an old piece of towel, and with the stain you just want to add a little amount of stain to your towel or rag, whatever you're using, at a time, and just cover it completely until you get to the color that you like. Now that the wood is stained with the dark stain, and that's what I used for the dark color, now I'm going to use this vintage white here, and I'm just going to take a very little amount. After just mixing the stain, I'm basically just taking the stain that was on the mixing stick, wiping it on my rag, and that's what I'm using to cover it. So I'm just going to go ahead and cover this wood with that white antique color. And I just wanted it to have like a weathered kind of look, so that's why I did that step. You can just skip this step altogether if you just want it to be the dark brown. So for my stencil, I used my Cricut Explorer Air 2 machine. It's just basically a cutting machine where you can make stencils and do lots of other things with. So I used contact paper from the Dollar Tree to make my stencil. And here I'm just peeling the contact paper back so I can go ahead and apply the stencil to the wood. So here I'm going to lay my stencil down and get it how I need it onto the board. And now what I do is I take the paper that the contact paper was stuck to, and I use that to smooth it out and get it stuck to my board really well. Another thing you can do after that is use Mod Podge with a foam brush and just Mod Podge over the letters with a little bit of Mod Podge on each letter and let it dry, and that's going to help you get crisp lines after you stencil it with the paint. So here I am just using the paper like I told you, just to make sure it's stuck really well to the board. Next step is to add the rest of the pieces that I need to complete the wording for this stencil. So now I'm ready to go ahead and paint. I'm using just a white chalk paint that I made myself. It's a DIY chalk paint. If you guys are interested in knowing how to make your own chalk paint, let me know. I'll definitely make a video for you. So I'm just using this round foam stenciling brush. You can pick it up at Walmart or any craft store. And don't forget to use a coupon if you go to a craft store. It'll be a lot cheaper. So now you just tap up and down with the paint onto your stencil, covering all the letters. Once that's dried, you can go ahead and peel off the contact paper. So here I'm just doing a little bit of touch-ups. I had a little bit of peel off when I pulled off the contact paper, so I'm just trying to touch it up a little here. Now it's time to go ahead and remove the little pieces in the letters, which is called weeding. Now you have this really beautiful coffee bar sign. The next step is to go ahead and seal it. You can use a wax, you can use a polish, whatever you like to use. I'm using this DIY wax, and I'm just gonna go ahead and wax over the wood and over the letters, and that's gonna seal it and protect it. So the last step is I'm adding these J hooks, and I bought a pack on Amazon that came with, I think, like 20 with the screws and everything. I'll leave that linked for you in my description bar if you want to purchase those J hooks. So because I wanted it to also hold the coffee mugs, I'm adding the J hooks. So I'm just centering them on the very bottom to where I want them and screwing them in. Now I'm going to flip the sign over and add these two hanging hooks. I also picked up on Amazon. I'll leave that linked for you as well. And these hooks, each one holds up to 20 pounds. So this is great for this type of sign. And this is it, guys. This is the beautiful coffee bar mug holding sign. I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY. If you did, please give me that thumbs up, share the video, and don't forget to leave me a comment. Also, if you're interested in purchasing this sign, I will have it up on my Etsy shop. That link will also be in my description bar. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys really soon in the next video.